Hello fellow pipe smokers, Sean Ferris with thestorytellerspipe.com, coming to you today with a short review of Cornell Diehl's Haunted Bookshop. This is a Burley, Virginia with a dash of Perique blend, no topping. Can't really detect any casing, so it's a very natural tobacco. If you're a Burley file, you like half and half, you like Prince Albert, this is going to fall in that same vein without the topping. So you're not going to get that additional plum. You're not going to get that kind of anise that I get from half and half. So very natural burley. The tobacco is primarily red and brown. It is a mix of coarse cut, ribbon, and broken flake. Bag note or tin note smells like old wet hay. I imagine that some of the mustiness comes from the natural Perique. Some of it may come from the burley, but I suspect that it comes from the red Virginias and the Perique. Primarily I get a little hint of nut, very mild undertone. No telltale spicy or anything. That's pretty much what I get from this. So when I smoke it, I get a kind of a musty, wet, kind of a Virginia flavor to it. It is really that's the best description I can give you. For my palate and what I taste. I do pick up on a little bit of nut and a little hair of spice on the back note. Some guys will say that this is a little bit on the harsh side when they start it. Puff on it a few times, it smooths, it mellows after you get the char light and you get to actually smoking the bowl. But this tobacco was actually designed to be a very American style tobacco. This, to me, in my mind, is a pre-Revolutionary War or a post-Revolutionary War interpretation of what tobacco would have been like without the toppings. What more or less would be readily available here in the colonies at that time. So you would have the Burleys, you'd have the Virginias, you'd have the Perique. And putting those together would be very natural for the time. So with that, you kind of put it in perspective, and then the blend starts to make more sense. It's one of those blends that for a burley file is going to be fantastic. For somebody who is not big into burleys or is new to burleys, there's going to probably be what would be referred to as kind of a cigarette-like taste. That's going to be something that, as your taste develops, is going to change. You will pick up on the nuances of flavor within the tobacco. Keep in mind, it's a natural tobacco, so you don't have sweetness added to it in the casing. You don't have an overlying aroma, flavor, and a topping, so you're getting more or less a cured natural tobacco. With that, I find it very enjoyable as a change-up blend. It's one that I put off for a long time. I didn't really try it until recently, but I enjoyed it enough that I thought October, Halloween around the corner, haunted bookshop, it all made sense to me. Hopefully it makes sense to you, and I hope you enjoy it when you try it. Give us a comment, let me know what you think. If you've tried it, love it, hate it, let's talk about it. And we all learn a little bit through discussion, so let's have one. With that, happy piping, and thanks for coming by, and as always, we appreciate your business at thestorytellerspipe.com.